everyone. So, Compliance Corner from HMO Sales Expert. We're, for the whole series, the whole thing's been created by you and I. So, do you want to do an introduction? This is Alice Ibbotson. Why are you interested and experienced in the compliance world within HMOs?
So yes, hello. Thanks for having me. I'm Alice Ibbotson. Why I don't know why I am.
Yeah.
I just kind of fell into it, in all honesty.
Yeah.
I've been involved in HMOs for about 17 years? No, yeah, about 15, 17 years. I owned a HMO of my own when I was in uni. Dad helped me fund it just because he's a HMO person as well. He's a HMO owner. So I've had that for years. I started working for Portsmouth City Council as a HMO licensing officer.
That was after going to uni to study
property development.
Yeah.
Actually. Yeah.
But it was a little bit
property related. Yeah. I was actually an estate agent.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the recession hit, and so I thought I'd go and find another job, and then I fell across this job for local authorities. It's actually a housing standards officer. It wasn't specific to HMOs at first.
Yeah.
And I started working there 2009 and built up my experience and wealth of knowledge in HMOs. Working there for 11 years.
What did the day job? So when you towards the back end of those 11 years, what did the day job entail then?
So at first and predominantly it was housing standards. So working complaints, tenants had a complaint about their landlord. The landlord wasn't looking after the property. There was disrepair issues. I would go around and do an assessment and reach out to the landlord and say, look, this needs to be done, that needs to be done, and take action on them, take enforcement action on them if they didn't do what I'd asked.
Yeah.
Then I got quite heavily into HMOs, into licensing HMOs, doing fit and proper tests on landlords, making sure they were suitable to be licence holders.
Yeah.
And then I headed up a team that was licensing the smaller HMOs in Portsmouth. So I think we've got 3,500 properties we had to license, and had a team of 10 doing it for a year.
And then all the while tracking across this. So you've been inside the licensing, you've dealt with compliance, you've dealt with everything from a licensing and a council regulations perspective, but all that while you've been a HMO landlord yourself, and then you crossed over the fence, and now you work in the private sector doing HMO management and HMO consultancy.
Yeah, so Shared Homes Company is my HMO management company, and Hampshire Property Consultants is my consultancy company. HPC is just myself providing consultancy advice to landlords and a little bit of landlord defence. So if you've got yourself in a bit of a pickle and been served a fine, or potentially being served a fine, then people come to me for advice on how to move forward, and just pre-purchase advice and licensing advice and a bit of planning advice as well.
Yeah. So the whole series, Compliance Corner, it's going to be a monthly episode really, where we delve in. A lot of our buyers and landlords are going to be asking questions, but we're going to be going into essentially 15, 16 years worth of experience and under the bonnet of the compliance side of things, and nobody better to have on my side as Alice.
Thank you.
Yeah.